There are few greetings, Kaladar.
Yes.
You can respond to them.
Yes, Miss Sai Sandeep, good morning. Parthavi K, good morning. Sai Sandeep, good morning again. Akash, good morning. Good morning, Rohan.
Shrikant,
Good morning, Kasturi. Good morning, Sandeep. Good morning, Sumatra. Good morning, Pranay. Good morning, Sunil. Andrew, sir, is my voice
yes,
audible to you?
yes, sir, yes, it
Okay,
is
right.
audible
Thank
and
you.
it is completely clear. We'll
Okay,
just wait for another 2 minutes.
yeah. So it's 11:58. Yes, 2 minutes we'll wait and we'll start. Siddharth, good morning. Gayatri Reddy, good morning. Pranav, good morning.
Good morning to all the parents and all the attendees and participants. Kaladar, sir, please go ahead.
Yes. Good morning, parents and students. My name is Siva Kaladar. I'm a soft skills trainer and a career counselor at Page. I'm welcoming you all for this session, Remote Learning on Page Virtual Classrooms. We are going to discuss many valuable points related to how the Page online classes are being conducted and what are all the platforms we are using to enable the student to learn the best. Okay, so I'm going to start this presentation. Uh, Once again, I'm welcoming you all on this breezy Sunday. I'm so fascinated to meet you all online. Okay, so Page zooms ahead. Parents, I want to highlight this statement. Remember, there is no lockdown for learning. We are working harder than ever. Both students, teaching fraternity, staff, everyone. I'm moving on to the next slide. I'm going to start this presentation. Parents and students, I want to take all of you to March 2020. What happened? On March 18th, intermediate exams are over, both first year and second year. And CBSE students, they have completed almost all of their exams. ICSE and SSC students are in the middle of their examinations. Suddenly, the whole world attacked by this pandemic. Yes, and government started implementing lockdown 1.0. In that kind of a precarious and gloomy situation, students, many students were worried because they were in a mood to continue their preparation for all national level entrances, engineering, business related, commerce, architecture, and design. When they're about to start their preparation and they're in a mood to appear for all these entrance exams, suddenly lockdown was implemented. And they were so worried about their preparation, how to continue your preparation, how to handle this kind of tough situations, because learning should not stop. Yes, then the vibrant team Page, we had many con calls. We discussed and debated, burned the midnight oil, how we can really support the students in this kind of a tough situation. Because when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Then we all sat together, designed and zeroed on a platform to continue to launch our online classes. So we have created this Page virtual classroom, and the figures which are displayed on the screen tell the story. Page virtual classroom until lockdown 4.0 delivered over 1,520 lectures to 2,540 engineering, business, commerce, architecture, and design aspirants. Not only we have conducted the classes, and we conducted many proctored tests, descriptive JEE, BITSAT, and NATA. Many simulated tests also we have conducted successfully. And we have adopted non-conventional teaching methods, teaching practices. We always use PPT presentations, the animations, because animation and PPT presentations really help them to focus more on the content, because it is an interactive way the class will go on. So all these measures we have taken, and successfully we have launched our Page virtual classroom. We have been doing, we are going to do, we are going to continue that. Okay, I am moving on to the next slide. Parents and students, these are the contents which I'm going to share with you all in this presentation. Number one, Page virtual classroom, G Suite, live online classes, live online proctored tests. I'm going to explain each and every content in detail. Student presentation, live online tutorial classes, online tests, polls, and feedback. These are all the contents we are going to discuss now. Okay, I'm moving on to the next slide. Page virtual classrooms. Using Zoom app. Many parents and students think why we have chosen Zoom app. Zoom, as I said, when the lockdown was implemented, we debated, discussed, and searched for a good platform to deliver the best content to the students. We have searched many platforms, but we found Zoom is the ideal platform to deliver the best content to the students. Why Zoom? And in those days, many apprehensions floated around Zoom app also. But Zoom has taken all the security measures. Now Zoom app is absolutely secure. And really, why we have zeroed on Zoom? Because Zoom manages bandwidth problems in an effortless manner. In an effortless way, Zoom handles bandwidth problems. Suppose anytime power can go. Yes, anytime it may rain heavily. So when that kind of situation occurs, Zoom handles the bandwidth problem. Suppose a host, he lost power. Okay, if the panelist is really giving that lecture, it will continue the class basing on the panelist bandwidth. It manages the bandwidth problems very, very well. That is the reason we have zeroed on Zoom. And one more important thing in Zoom, blocking of chat. Suppose in an offline class, in the regular class in a classroom, in the college building, if the two students are involving in a chat, the faculty immediately asks them to focus on the lecture. In the same way in online, we can block the chat. Why to block the chat? Because students can really focus on the lecture by avoiding unnecessary chatting involving in those kind of practices. Blocking of chat is a very good option in Zoom. And sharing files and conducting tutorial sessions, Zoom is really a convenient platform to organize all this. And as I said in the previous slide, we adopted non-conventional teaching procedures, methods, using PPTs, sharing PPTs, or if you want to show any live animation, Zoom supports all those features a lot. That is the reason we zeroed on Zoom. So Page virtual classrooms is all about that. Next, I'm moving on to the next slide. And we value student screen time. Thus, optimize our delivery through PPTs and share the content as PDFs in Google Classrooms. Students, because you have to go through these online classes, and we value your screen time. Too much of time, a longer period of time, if you're watching the screen, really, it can damage your eyes and health. You know, concentrating longer period of time in online class is a tough job, and we are not used to previously. So for that reason, how we have designed our online classes, we schedule 4 live classes daily of 45 minutes duration with breaks in between. 15 minutes break will be given between each and every class. Suppose a class starts, your schedule starts at 9 a.m. 9 to 9:45, you have a maths class. After that, 15 minutes break will be given, and at 10 o'clock, next class will start after 15 minutes. 10 to 10:45, you will have a physics class. After that, again 15 minutes break will be given, next class will start at 11. It goes in that way. So in that during the 15 minutes break, you can go out, you can see the nature outside, you can see the greenery, then you can regenerate yourself, you can come back and start focusing on the next lecture. And not only these live classes, after 4 live classes with 15 minutes break between each and every session, we are conducting 2 hours tutorial classes also. These tutorial classes are mainly for doubt clarification and to enhance problem solving skills. And the online classes, live classes, and 2 hours tutorial classes, there is a gap of 2 hours. We are giving 2 hours gap in between these two sessions also. So we value your screen time, students. Okay, so I'm moving on to the next slide. Now, I said we have adopted non-teaching methodology. Yes. So videos of our live online classes, I'm going to show you now how the animations are involved, how we create each and every slide, because I want to highlight, I want to share one statement by Benjamin Franklin here. Tell me and I forget. Show me and I may remember. And involve me and I will learn. I have to involve the student in each and every class. When they involve, then they learn automatically. So how we make students involved in the session? See, I'm going to show you how the animations work in each and every class. I'm going to show you the physics video now.
Observe the pencil very closely. Right, very closely. You see that the pencil appears to be larger, right? Whereas the same pencil, if you drag it back, watch it from 15 meters, 30 even smaller, 35 even smaller. And why do we say that it appears to be smaller? You look at this angle here, 8.71, right? Arbitrary units, right? 8.71, because they're dependent on h by 2 and this distance u. So as you bring this up by the object at your eye, keeps on increasing, right? It keeps on increasing. As you move the object further, the angle subtended by it keeps on decreasing. Now, if you want to really see the letters on a medicinal strip or something like that, right? Then you won't see, if you keep it really close like this, you won't be able to see any writing. So at least you'll have to keep it like this. But can you really read for at least 1 hour like this at such a close distance? Right? At least as a challenge you might do it, but it will definitely strain your eye, and there is a very high probability that you will develop a very severe headache because of it. Right? And headache not because of the subject, right? Those headaches are different. I'm not speaking of that. Right? Headache because of the physical attempt of reading something. That is what I mean. So even if you read the favorite novel or anything, typed in a very small font, so you have to keep it like this and then read it, you will realize that it gives a terrible amount of strain. So what is the best possible distance? Best possible distance is this, 25 centimeters. 25 centimeters is called least distance of distinct vision. It means when the eye is kind of comfortable. What is the farthest distance of distinct vision? Infinity. Can we not see sun from here? And now don't try to stare at sun right now, right? It will be very distinctly visible, but next day you will be blind, right? Yeah, there will be fluctuation in the power of the eye which causes headache. Yeah, that is one of the reasons, right? I'm not saying that is the only reason, that is one of the reasons. Okay, so
Okay, this is how the physics class is being conducted. We are involving many animations into our presentations. Next, I want to show you a chemistry class.
Anything, sir? Anything, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this Saturday they have solutions integrated test.
Pardon, sir? Pardon, sir?
This Saturday, students are having integrated solutions.
Okay. Okay, done. Okay. I should announce it. I'll announce it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Students, this Saturday you have got integrated test in chemistry, that is MCQs test on Saturday. It is going to be solutions chapter. Okay, students. Now look at this part. In the first case, there is no hydrogen peroxide. This is only hydrogen peroxide. Okay, and here I am taking, in this one I am taking here H2O2 plus manganese dioxide, MnO2. MnO2 is taken. Let us try to see in which case the reaction goes faster. See here, in which case the reaction is going faster. Can you see? Observe it carefully. Is that clear? The blue one is for other one. Now that means the reaction of the second one was already.
Yeah, that is our chemistry class. Now I'm going to show you the maths class.
Right. So 6 problems, students. Transform each of the following equations into ones in which coefficient of third highest power of x is 0, -2. In this, factorize it, you will get x plus 2 into x minus 1 as the factors. Right, students? Now, so f double dash h should be 0. So h plus 2 into h minus 1 should be 0. So h values will be -2 comma formed equations. So first I'm doing with 1. So first write down the coefficients of the given polynomial. They are 1, 2, -12, 2, -1. Then divide with first one of the h values, that is 1. So how to divide? First add 0. Add them, you'll get 1. Multiply with 1, you'll get it as 1. Add these two, you'll get 3. 3 into 1, 3. -12 plus 3, -9. Into 1, -9. 2 minus 9, -7. Into 1, -7. -1, -7, -8. Separate it. Then again divide with 1. So again applies in the division. 1 plus 0, 1. Into 1, 1. 3 plus 1, 4. 1 into 4, 4. -9 plus 4, -5. Into 1, -5. -7, -5, -12. Separate it. Then again add 0. 1 plus 0, 1. Multiply with the root. Add them 5. 5 into 1, 5. -5 plus 5, 0. Again to 1 add 0. 1 plus 0, 1. Multiply with 1 and write it here. 5 plus 1, 6. Separate it. So this will be A0, A1, A2, A3, A4. So required equation according to Ordner's method, you have to write it in the reverse order. So it becomes highest power is x power 4. So 1 into x power 4 plus 6x cube plus 0 into x square minus 12x minus 8. See now, here third highest power of x, that is third term is missing, x square term.
Maths class, students. And we'll move on to the next slide. So you have all witnessed how the animations are used in our classroom sessions. So next, G Suite for Education. G Suite for Education is, they have a very, very good features for all the students. What we are doing, how we are utilizing these features to deliver the best content to the students and to smoothen the procedure of conducting all these classes. So we create a dedicated G Suite email account to the student with the domain name @pageacademy.com. See why we do this. Many parents call us and inform us, sir, we are receiving so many mails, class links, PDFs, material, worksheets, assignments. We are losing the track of it, you know, and it is getting where our inbox is getting filled up with so many mails. Not only this, and we have our office mails. So we are getting, we're losing the track of all these mails. So because of that, they're missing few, attending few classes. So this is the best solution for that. So when we create a separate email account for them, they can log into their account and everything will be placed. We upload all the assignments, reference material, classroom sheet, class links, everything will be there at one place. When he opens his account, everything will be listed there. So, okay, I want to join in today's class. There is an invitation by digital admin. He can click on that and he can directly join into that. instead of asking whether my father received a mail or not, the class link, and troubling you. So this is the best solution for all those kind of troubles. When you have a G Suite email account, that is the best solution. You can open it and you can check what are all there, what are all we have posted in your account. Okay. And one more feature in G Suite is Google Meet. Google Meet we are using for especially the interactive sessions. For tutorial classes, problem solving and doubt clarifications, you can use Google Meet, which I will discuss later in the coming slides. So learning at page by using all these very enhanced platforms, learning at page never stops. So live online teaching and tutorial classes will go on. Next, because I have shown you how we are teaching with non-conventional methods. And in the same way, we have to conduct tests also. How much student learn, we have to have a test. Through that only we can assess, we can have an assessment about his learning, and we started online Proctored tests. We have been conducting live online Proctored tests to students. What is online Proctored test? When you're writing a test, when somebody is doing the invigilation, that is called Proctored test. So how we can do online? You may think, how we can do a Proctored test online? See, I'm going to show you a video which really throw light on that. See, many students, they're appearing for a Proctored test. We give them few instructions. They have to sit in front of a camera, and we'll display the question paper on screen, and a senior faculty and an associate will invigilate. We give them certain instructions. Students have to sit in front of a camera, and in the same way, exactly, many students, they sat. Yes, in the same way, you have to write that exam. If anybody, when he involves in that exam, he may move away from that camera. Immediately, an invigilator will call, okay, Mr. Rahul, why you are moving away from the camera? You have to sit opposite to the camera. You please sit and continue your test. So perfect invigilation also will happen in this online Proctored test. An online Proctored test is mainly for descriptive exams. Why descriptive exam is very, very important? Because in intermediate, two things you have to do. You have to prepare for your board exams, and you have to prepare for an online exam. So board exams, if you are getting more than 90%, many top universities will give you good scholarship when you join for the professional course in that university. So further, you have to practice descriptive tests also. So keeping that point in our mind, we are conducting this online Proctored tests. And once the test is completed, they can scan the papers. They have many apps, or they can take a pic of that and they can send to an email ID which we provide in the last. They can send their papers to an email ID, then the papers will get evaluated and we'll send those marks to the parents' mail. Okay, this is Proctored test, students. Parents, Proctored tests are really effective to assess how much students have learned. Next, so one more option. Flipgrid used to foster one more option we are using, one more platform we are using, Flipgrid. Flipgrid used to foster short video-based discussions on classroom topics. See, we form a grid. Faculty will supervise that particular group. They can give you an assignment. When the faculty gives an assignment, students, they can picturize that. They can make a short video how they are really processing that, how they are doing that, how they are taking up that project. Entire short video they can make and they can post that. Normally this platform is used exclusively for our design and architecture aspirants, where there's a lot of processes involved. Flipgrid. So through this, we are encouraging and motivating our students to give presentations also. So I'm going to show you one video on how the Flipgrid works. parents, I have paused the video. I want to highlight this point. A student is giving a presentation on his favorite topic called magnetism. We always, Page always motivates students to remove stage fear from them. You know, they have to come up with the presentations, because once you appear for all national level entrances, once you get a good rank in that, they are giving admissions not only based on your rank, they are having faculty interactive sessions, you know, faculty interactions they are conducting. Faculty interact with you. When you present yourself in a beautiful way, they are going to give you good scholarship also. So presentation skills you have to enhance, and you have to acquire that skill. For that, see, a boy is presenting a topic called magnetism. He prepared everything. He prepared his own slides, everything, content he prepared, and he is really delivering a presentation to his classmates. So in this way, you will enhance your presentation and communication skills, which is very, very crucial in this kind of situation. Okay, I'm moving on to the next slide. Now, I have highlighted this point many times in the previous slides. So live online tutorial classes. So practice they have to make. Students, whatever they learn, they have to practice, practice, and practice. These 3 P's, these are not 3 different P's. Practice, practice, practice. When you practice well, you will become perfect. Yes, and when you consistently practice, you will achieve the mastery. Consistency is the mother of mastery. How we are doing that? See, when the lecture is going on in the live online class, you can't, it's difficult to ask questions. Yes, and you have many doubts. Once the lecture is, once after the lecture, when you go through the textbook, you will get many doubts. Yes, how to address, how to ask all those doubts, how to get clarified. You know, online tutorial classes will provide you with that kind of an opportunity. When you join in the online tutorial classes, you can switch on your video, you can switch on your mic. You can switch on your video, you can switch on your mic, and senior faculty and an associate faculty will be available all through the session. You can ask any doubt you want to ask, and they will then and there, they will clarify. It's more on interactive basis. And during this tutorial classes, you don't need to watch the screen continuously. Okay, so you have to switch on your video and audio. You can start working whatever the questions they gave to practice. Or if you want to study that one particular topic in that physics class, you can study. And if you have a doubt, you can switch on your mic and you can ask directly the faculty. It is the interactive mode it will be conducted. So live online tutorial classes, I'm going to show another video on that, how this will be conducted. See, a screen is shared with all the students. Theory of equations. If 5 questions are given and students are practicing, and faculty are also readily available. In fact, you can see a faculty is interacting with the students. They're clearing their doubts, and few students are practicing. And these tutorial classes are supervised by principals continuously. And when you attend these kind of classes, you can clear all doubts by asking directly, which you're unable to do in a live online classes. When the class is going on, you have to focus on the lecture. Yes, when you get a doubt, when you study, you will get more doubts. So in the online tutorial classes, you can switch on your camera and mic option, and you can directly ask. Okay, this is the online tutorial class is all about. See how vibrant and lively it is. Continuously, faculty are interacting with the students, and students are practicing and they're asking doubts. Okay, I'm moving on to the next slide. Now, okay, so tests are conducted, students are attending many classes, faculty are explaining. Then how to know about the students, his attendance, and how many marks he's getting, is he showing any improvement, how to know all these details. So we are providing a platform called ClassPro. We give an user ID and password to each and every parent. They can log in into this ClassPro and they can go through what are all there in that ClassPro. Normally, it will be like this. They can check the student's performance. They can check the student's attendance. They can check the reports, how much improvement he's showing between each and every exam. Okay, so all these details will be available in ClassPro. And anyway, we will send an SMS also to the parent. And if they want to check their attendance and performance and reports, ClassPro is a very good and convenient platform what we are providing to each and every parent. So next, I'm moving on to the next slide. So online testing, I discussed about Proctored Tests, yes? But Proctored Tests normally will be very, very helpful for intermediate public examinations. But student, they have to appear for all national level entrances, which are conducted online, computer-based tests. And all those online tests are based on objectives. MCQ-based questions will be given to them. So, and in a stipulated time, they have to cover so many questions. So I'm going to introduce a platform now, which will really enable the student to handle problem-solving skills and creative and problem-solving skills and thinking skills that are very, very crucial for entrance test. Sorry, students can give objective exams anytime and anywhere through our Exam Joy platform. See how this works. Step 1, student has to log in. He has to enter his credentials. So once he log in, he will go to this window. See, the exam schedule is displayed there. Quadratic equations integrated test. So for how many marks? It is 100 for 100 marks. 25 questions will be there. Now duration of that exam is 1 hour. And again, one more test is scheduled. It's a chemistry test. So if he wants to take test, he has to click on the take test button. Now what happens next? See, a question is displayed here. If he is confident of answering this, he can submit the answer. Suppose he is not that confident of this question. Okay, then he can skip this question. He can review this question later. He can move on to the next questions which he is confident of. He can review this question later. Once he completes the test, once he click the submit button, the entire test, this will be displayed. See, how many details are involved in this? Once he completes the test, how many marks he got, it will be displayed, and how many questions he attempted, that will be given, and how many are correct, how many are incorrect, and how many questions he unvisited. He did not visit those questions, and how many he skipped, and what is the accuracy level and the speed, which is very, very important in an online competitive exam. See the speed, 96 questions per hour. The speed also will be mentioned so that you can enhance your performance in the coming exams, and the rank and the percentile. And one more important thing here, when he clicks on the answer key, a key will be displayed with solutions. A key will be displayed with solutions. When he goes through those solutions, he can know, oh, where did I do the wrong thing? Okay, where did I do the mistake? And when you go through that solution, you will learn a lot. That is the faster way of learning, actually. So we have been using this testing platform to enhance the skills, how to handle national level entrances in a confident way. So this is the platform which we use for that. Next. Okay, tests, many tests. I discussed about Proctored tests and online objective tests, But even though our faculty, they're all having 20 to 25 years experience and they are very, very capable in their own domain, but still after each and every class, we take the feedback of students, how is this class? How did you find it? Is it interesting or not? So we take polls and feedback. Why? Because even though you have achieved mastery in your field, there is still the scope for improvement. And when you continuously chiseling yourself, you will evolve like a great sculpture, and continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. That is what we believe in. So for that reason, after each and every class, we take feedback of the students. So I'm going to show you a video and that how this will happen. So these are all the polls. After each and every class, we take polls from the students. Now, how to log into Google Classroom? So last week, you all have registered in Google Classrooms, 95% students. Now I'm going to show you a quick video, how to log in to Google Classrooms. See, first you receive an invitation from digital admin, and your badge and your campus will be mentioned there. So when you click on that, it'll open in a different window, and see, hi student, digital admin invited you to the class of, suppose if you are a Banjara Hill student, BMPC will be there. If you are a Himayat Nagar student, HMPC will be there. If you are Kompally student, KMPC will be there. When you click on that, it is opening another window. See how this will work. So Google Classroom window is open. Now you have to click on the continue button. When you click on that, a dashboard will be appeared. And before that, see, as you are logging in as a student or a teacher. So normally you're a student. When you click on that, a dashboard will be displayed. And see, each and every content we upload. See, digital admin posted a new material, quadratic equations. Digital admin posted a new material, solutions assignment. All your assignments, worksheets, everything will be mentioned. And see, the highlighting part, your badge and your campus is also mentioned. So everything is at one place. See, a cluttered workspace, really, it will not enhance your performance. So when you have an organized workspace, you will really focus on learning. So this Google Classroom, where you will find everything at one place, really enhances and your performance, and you can focus on your studies. Now you want to study quadratic equations. Okay, you want to revise it. Everything will be stored here. You can go through, and suppose quadratic equations are done, you want to study another assignment. Then you want to do another assignment. You can open your Gmail account, you can go to Google Classroom and click on that, you can read. Or you can take a printout and read. Everything is placed at one place. That is the advantage of Google Classrooms. Students, so we are coming to an end of this part of the presentation. Once again, a promise delivered. No matter what the situation is, the learning process continues at Page. I want to highlight one statement here. Colleges are not closed, only college buildings are closed. Teaching fraternity and staff are working harder than ever. I want to highlight one more statement by Socrates. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. I want to highlight one more time. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Students and parents, take the advantage of good education at Page and embrace the joy of learning. Okay, with this, I'm completing this part of the presentation. And after this, I'm going to take up a new segment called FAQs.